Today's topic is lighting and spacing. Matters of light and space within and all around. I have mentioned this before. These are words that come to me and then is shared through me. I'm very honored and humbled by this experience. It goes along with what is going on in my personal life and everything that is all around it. A very happy Sunday to everyone, February 8, 2026. Things are changing. Weather is in a cold, hot wobble. Not necessarily bad, but the fact that we are able to be aware of it and do the needful is what matters. For everything we do outside of us, we need light, we need some space, and give it a thought. How dark is your room? My room is really dark. Literally, I'm not complaining, but the way it's built, the kitchen is in the front, east facing, and there are houses on the opposite side in the corridor. So I don't get much light in the kitchen, which really makes me feel very sad. But I keep the door open that leads to the other room, and I get a lot of light on the other side facing west. So again, I am in a place and space where I get the chance to do the work, to let in as much light as possible, however I can. I cannot remodel the whole house. I'm doing my best to do little things to make it functional so I don't break down. It's difficult at this level where you have done this work for a long time. I don't necessarily have a very active social life, although I am very friendly with people I have to deal with for normal daily activities. And there is a lot of reflection going on and a lot of last minute fine tuning going on, and I feel like it's going really fast. It's wonderful. It's so wonderful to be in this place. I feel so blessed. So we adjust with whatever light we can bring in the place and space we are at. We chose it. It is all our choices. I was mentioning yesterday that we make choices and then we cannot complain about the consequences. It is a equal and opposite, concept. So to do the work, to be aware, and then receive the consequences knowing that's what's going to happen. So there is absolutely no deception here. It's an open house full of light and full of space, and even if there is something, it is in the right place, everything in its place, and it feels good, isn't it? Feels good. Try it. Begin doing it outside of yourself, in the house. If you haven't started, what is this work you're talking about? There is a lot of work to do if we look within, and then that reflects outside. So it goes back and forth. You clean up something outside, in your life, in your activities, in your habits, and whatever it is. There's plenty of things to work on. In the way that you have kept your objects in the house, simple things like that. Not going into a fanatic mode, but if you do have issues with emotions going up and down, and you have problems with people, and you're not happy, or you're seeking some relief, that this is a start. So we do something outside. I was mentioning the whole house feels like it's cleaned up and baptized because of some leak that happened outside of my house. So I didn't do anything wrong. But what happens outside sometimes contaminates and infects what is inside also. So it's an ongoing work. We just do what we need to do and move on. But you need a lot of training, you need a lot of practice to do it. Just doesn't come in a day. And that is how you value it so much, and you remember where you were and how far you've come, how much transformation has happened, and it's very, very humbling, and it's effective also. We're not here just telling everybody what to do, what not to do, getting affected by everything that is out there. But have the ability to cope with it, face it, instead of running away, escaping, and having a whole bunch of rules and demonic protocols that we have to practice and follow. So you see, it gets hectic. That state of mind, you're not free at all. So the clarity that you have in your mind, it makes a big difference, isn't it? And it shows. It shows. There is an aura around you, there is an energy around you, and you carry your faith in your belief and your security that God is watching, God has helped you, and you have this truth inside of you. Nothing can penetrate that. You are in a bubble, and it's very freeing. Wherever you go, it'll create a pathway for you to practice this and follow it. No harm will come upon you. Spacing, again, is very, very, very important. That is how these talks come. The one thought leads to the other. There is no nonsense statements made, sentences are formed beautifully in the mind, and then it filters, and then you choose to say it. However, whatever experiences you've had in that accent, see, there is absolutely no making up stuff, or I mean it. Every word I say, I mean it, I feel it. Like I said, it's an experience. So there are no side effects, and it is simply the truth as is. So think about it. The connection between light and space, and how they are in their own spaces, and how they connect things in between. You can say that every word I say is light in the space that I am in. It's wisdom. Simply put, it's good words of wisdom through my experiences, and I'm sharing it. Use it well. Too bright, not comfortable. Too dark, again, not comfortable. So again, the work to find the balance, or to adjust with what you have now. I can tell that the work is still continuing in me because of the place that I'm at. Like I said, I'm not very happy with the kitchen and all that, but I didn't make it from foundation. These are not my ideas. And I certainly would not have had the mind to also do it. I've come a long way. Like I said, there was a lot of clutter, scattered brain, and too many things accumulated from the world, and now it's all freeing up. So I can see myself just shift one thing from one place to the other, and there is more light, or there is a little more space and I can see things clearly. That way we don't make too many mistakes, and then not get overwhelmed with all the work we have to do to correct it. One day at a time, one step at a time. Although if you are capable, you can, just turn on the light and that can happen too. It can happen. Tomorrow I can be in a place where I'm just there. It could happen. So I look forward to whatever it is, but I'm not planning, or I'm not complaining, or I'm not that's not happening anymore. Where I really feel like I need to be free from the cage. Wherever I am at, I'm free. So wherever I go, I will take that with me. It doesn't even matter, you see. When the light's on and you see it clearly, you're there and you feel at home. And you have the space to move around freely, then you don't have any pain, even in the body. Pain in the body happens because you don't have a free range of movement in your body, and energy is stuck, or there is too much work or imbalanced pressure on certain parts of your body, and then you feel pain. So it's not balanced, not even. Oh, we can work on all that. Feeling free basically to do that. And this is not something that falls under a particular category. That's why it's free. You figure it out wherever you're at and however you are, and take it from there. So you do the work and you get the result. That's how it goes. It's a very unique, balanced state of mind, from where you can do anything and be anyone, but in the truth of what you made of, where you came. Ultimately, the whole point is to build a character that is good and give justice to life and living. Rise up and shine that beautiful light from within. It's very easy to dispel all the kind of darknesses, all the vices, all the everything. It doesn't have to be poked at or even talked about. You observe it and you watch how you're reacting, and then work on it and then move on. Same with space. The more we collect, the more we accumulate, whether it's gadgets in the house or whether it's relationships, whatever it is, whether it's accumulated thoughts in your mind. If there is no space, if there is space, there are entities that just wants to accommodate it, occupy it. We call it space invaders. But we can, once we build a fence and we close the doors, it's very, very easy to maintain that space. You just make a choice not to let it enter. And if it enters, you face it, you deal with it and get it over with. You clean it up, just like in a house. In India, you can find both the extremes. Too dark, too much dirt, too much accumulated stuff. You can't even breathe sometimes when you enter a house. And then there is the opposite side, where even in the small houses, people who are very poor or in the villages, you can see them keeping it very, very clean, absolutely organized, very well spaced. They're very, very happy. So whether you are in a hut or in a big mansion, it's the same work. Well, of course, if you have a lot of money and somebody else is doing the work for you, then that's a different topic altogether. If you're not living in that house, that's different. But everybody lives somewhere. They have some place that they call it their own, be in it for some time, right? there is a body and it occupies a space, and that concept of what the body does in the space and what the mind is also, it's a space inside your mind, inside your brain. You have these thoughts and you have these intentions and you have these emotions coming through those thoughts that you're thinking about a person or a thing to do, whatever it is, a lot of mind work. It's the same thing. So you're one in the space and you are in the light, you see. So there is a lot of oneness here. You just merge, you're merging with that, however you understand it. This is my best vocabulary that I can express it in. However you think in your mind, how you talk to yourself is how you will filter it and understand it. But we have a lot of light here, we have a lot of space, and we have a lot of love. So if you do come in, at the risk of getting blessed, you will feel good. And hopefully we will be together and come together and enjoy this experience as best as we can. God bless.